In business, there's no room for guesswork. Every shipment matters. Every deadline counts. When you're trying to keep operations running smoothly, the last thing you need is uncertainty. That's why reliability is at the core of USPS Ground Advantage. From the moment your package is first scanned in, it moves through a secure nationwide network, aiding in a timely and accurate delivery. You get near real-time tracking so you can keep up with your shipments. And with affordable upfront pricing, there are no hidden fees or surprise surcharges to throw off your cost sheets. It all adds up to predictable deliveries you can depend on. Because knowing your logistics are handled lets you focus on everything else: your customers, your team, and the future you're building. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to start shipping with confidence. USPS, official shipping sponsor of the NHL.
Faribault. Yeah, Gordy Kosfeld back from Texas. Royal Ross battened down the hatches last week. Did an outstanding job. Appreciate that, Royal.
No problem. My pleasure.
Had a great guest, I understand.
Yeah. Yep. I had Devin from the City of Faribault's Park and Rec Division. And
we'll get that up on the website here.
Yeah. We talked all about the summer activities that the youth in Faribault can get into and stay active.
Is archery one of them?
Well, it wasn't on the list, but I bet there's a summer archery program.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think the city puts it on, but I bet there is something.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
You, by the way, eat out here on a very regular basis.
I try to, yes.
What's your favorite thing?
Oh boy, I'm kind of going simple with that quesadilla. Those chicken quesadillas are pretty tasty. Very good.
That's your favorite thing?
Lately it has been, yeah. Yeah, it's just a nice, simple thing. But I mean, they have everything from steak to chicken strips, so you can pretty much get a broad range. And of course, don't forget the barbecued ribs. They're just awesome.
It's their specialty.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. What's your favorite thing out here?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite.
Yeah.
Probably the ribs.
Probably the ribs, yeah. That's a good choice.
Their homemade pizzas are pretty darn good.
Yep. Ask me next week, I'll probably have a different favorite.
That's a good thing, though. That tells you it's a good place.
Yeah.
You always strike a great meal at J-Mo's Bowl.
That's true. That is true. They got volleyball coming up starting at the end of this month, so just in a couple weeks or so. So if you are a volleyball player or have a team, give Ryan a call. He can still get you on the games. He can still get you on a team and get you in the league and have some fun out there. Thursday nights, Sunday nights, 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, $2 a game bowling, so it's cheap entertainment. Always come out and watch their big screen TVs, catch all the sports. A lot of playoff action going on right now with the NBA and the NHL, so we got all kinds of activities going on out here.
We got teams in both those leagues that are playing.
Yep, very, very true, yep.
And they're playing today.
Yeah. And don't forget about the catering. If you are putting together a graduation party or maybe a business party or just want to get some friends together, don't forget about their catering. Ryan can take care of all the delicious food for you. And if you have it out here, you don't even have to clean up.
That's the best part.
Absolutely. That is the best part.
Just enjoy each other's company and don't worry about the cleaning.
Exactly. Boy, we went from kind of a busy morning and early afternoon in sports to nothing.
What do you mean?
The tennis got canceled, and they were supposed to be have a triangular here in town, and it got canceled or postponed.
Well, it's too cold for tennis.
Yeah, and then the baseball, they were going to play a doubleheader at noon today, and
too cold for baseball.
Too cold for baseball, but luckily we have a couple of baseball players come out and talk to us now, so that's nice.
Good. But I got a chance to do a couple of their games last week.
Good. But there is one thing that has not been canceled, and that is the play at the high school. The Faribault Theater is putting on Footloose. And so you can see that at either 7:30 tonight or 2 p.m. tomorrow. So if you're looking for something to do and want to stay out of the cold, go into the theater at the high school and watch Footloose.
Are you going to go watch it?
I don't know. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. Tonight we're already busy, but yeah, I like to support their theater.
Let me guess. You're going to the Waseca Theater tonight.
No, we're not going to the Waseca Theater. Is there something there?
Well, isn't that where your wife works?
Well, yes, my wife works in Waseca. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I don't know if they I don't know what they're doing over there.
Well, as long as your plug and plays the Paradise Community Theater production of...
I don't know.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the name of the play.
Yeah.
I think it's James Wives.
Okay.
Neil Simon, James Wives. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Because we had him on this week, and I 3 days later can't remember. Isn't that sad?
You got a good memory. It's just kind of short.
I'm getting old.
Yeah. Yep.
Getting old. I am old.
Yeah. So, but hopefully those baseball games and the tennis matches will be rescheduled. And
well, they have to be. This is a conference game for these guys.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely have to be rescheduled.
I don't know about the tennis. Who are they supposed to play?
Triangular here. Multiple schools, it says. It doesn't tell me who. But, and then also the girls softball was just flat out canceled. So, girls had a 9A doubleheader today, and it was canceled. So
had a what?
It was a doubleheader.
But you said something before doubleheader.
Oh, a 9A. It just says a 9A.
9A.
Girls 9A doubleheader.
9A. Is that the grade
JV doubleheader and varsity doubleheader.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think that's what it is. But they were all 3 canceled, so all 6 canceled. I guess it would be since they're all.
Look at that, huh? High tech.
Yeah.
A pepper shaker.
Well, it makes it so I can hear. You know.
We got a short in the cord in the headset for Royal. He's got a pepper shaker that lets him hear.
Well, yeah, it just kind of keeps that cord in just the right position so that it doesn't short. And I can hear. So it's all good.
Do you want to start?
No, you start with us because you called a couple of their games this week. So
that's why maybe you should ask them some questions because I already know the answers.
Oh, well, you always know the answers. But
No, but I mean, I did their last couple of games.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, go ahead, introduce yourselves, and we'll start there. Oh, just a minute. What?
You got to turn on the
All
mic.
right, now you can try it.
I'm Carter Quinlan. I go to the Faribault High School. I'm a junior.
He was the winning pitcher against Austin.
Nice.
Atley Qualey. I go to the high school, and I'm also a junior.
Okay. Junior's good. Ready for next year then, huh?
Absolutely.
Good, yeah. So how's the season kicking off?
Not too bad. We're 2-3 right now. We had a huge conference win against Austin last Tuesday.
Great fun. They were down 5-0 after the first inning and came back and won the game.
Good deal. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a great game. Rough first inning, but we kept fighting, came back, and we ended up winning that game 6-5.
Wow. So you didn't give up a run, though?
No, we didn't give up a run.
And you were the pitcher?
Yeah, I was the pitcher.
Never give up. Never give up.
No.
That's what they proved. Never give up.
Yeah, so we only allowed 1 run through 13 innings. We played a doubleheader that night, also against Jordan, won 7-1, so it's also a good win. We played Winona this past Thursday in Winona. That was a rough game for us, but we'll come back next week and we'll keep trying.
Yeah, it was a rough game in the field in particular. You know, I thought your pitching was great. I didn't think you didn't give up, I think, 1 walk. So your pitchers are not walking people, and that's big in baseball.
Yeah, our pitchers did outstanding on Thursday. Our saying is kind of let the defense play, let our defense, do the work for you. And we didn't really, upheld that on Thursday. So we got to be better, not make as many errors, and support our pitchers. And we got to score some runs too. So
yeah, so that was kind of a tough one.
Who do you have coming up this week?
This week we have Red Wing on Tuesday at home. Then we got Owatonna at home on Thursday. And then we go to River Falls on Friday.
River Falls, Wisconsin.
Yeah, well, that's a little hike. But Tuesday and Thursday, you said? Evening games, or what time? 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock Tuesday and Thursday out at Bell Field.
Yep.
So, folks, if you're listening, you want to catch some high school baseball, go out to Bell Field and
it looks in
cheer them on.
Shape. This early in the year, that field is in great shape.
Is it?
Field.
Good deal. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. You guys help with that too, right? Keeping the field?
Yeah, we do. We do a lot of field work when we're after games, after practices. We just try to keep the field as nice as we can.
So your baseball players, your landscapers, kind of all around, huh?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a bat boy or a bat kid or a bat girl?
They have a bat
sometimes we have a.
Is it a little brother or sister?
He a teacher at our school.
Yeah.
It's his little son Everett. So yeah, he comes to some of our home games.
Awesome. Good way to get the young kid interested in baseball, huh?
Yeah.
Is the teacher one of your coaches or anything, or does he just love baseball, or how did this get started?
I think he just likes baseball. He is the varsity head coach for basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. We see him out here all the time.
Coach Hildebrand.
Yeah, but we see the little guy out here quite often on Saturdays.
Yeah, he looks like a baseball player.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to remember to talk about that next year when we
we'll
talk
see
to
if you
Coach.
remember.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So.
You know, my old coach, when I was in baseball, used to call the sky that we experienced in Winona, or you guys, I should say, experienced in Winona, a high sky. When you have no clouds in the sky, sunny day, probably the most difficult time to field a fly ball. You had a couple of those on Thursday.
Yeah, we had a couple drop fly balls. I mean, the sun was right behind the backstop, and you could lose the ball pretty easily when it was a fly ball. So, yeah, we had a couple mistakes there.
What position do you play?
I'm second baseman. I play third base sometimes, and I pitch sometimes.
Okay. And how about you? What are you besides pitcher?
Outfield, first base, pitcher.
Okay. Yeah, so both of you are well-rounded. In fact, between the two of you, you got...
Now, don't say that. They're very slim
Well,
guys.
yeah, you know what I mean. But between the two of you, you got almost, 6 out of the 8 positions, not counting catcher.
Yeah, I mean, we're a pretty small team.
There are nine positions.
We normally
I said not counting the catcher, just...
What do you mean, a catcher's not a position?
No, but these guys just don't look like catchers. Don't bug me about that.
Do I look like a catcher? I was a catcher.
We'd have to go back 50 years. I don't know what you look like.
What do you
then.
think I was?
All right. You guys take up about 6 out of the 9 positions. Now are you happy?
Well, there are 9 positions in baseball.
Well, I know. I no disrespect to catchers, but I was leaving them out. So I apologize.
And
I apologize to all the catchers in baseball.
It's all right. So we only got 10 guys. We have to field.
Did you say 10 guys?
Yeah, we normally only we only have about 10 guys on the bench in total. So 10 to 11 guys per game. So injuries are something that we're trying to avoid this year.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're being pretty careful, but it's really nice when you have a lot of versatile guys who can play a lot of different positions.
Think I could pass as a high schooler?
No. Guy up in the city's tried to do that, and I think he got into a lot of trouble and might be going to jail for it.
It's a guy in the 20s, though.
Yeah.
Not a guy in his 60s.
No, this guy, he was trying to pass, though, for high school, and he did for a while. But anyway, I digress. So
we keep interrupting you. That's rude. I'm sorry.
I know, it's rude.
Sorry.
We're just here. We're just visiting.
My bad.
But no, it's great to have a lot of guys who can play a lot of different positions. I mean, what else we got?
I know Charlie told us you got plenty of arms, and you need that these days. Yeah,
so it's actually really nice. We only have 2 seniors this year, which is something that, like, not every team comes in, they're like, it's just Faribault, but, like, we have a lot of younger kids. Between our juniors and freshmen, we have a solid 20-plus guys, almost. So, and there's a lot of arms between those 20 guys. Some of our 9th graders this year, naturally, they throw pretty hard. So they'll be really good in a couple of years, hopefully. But we're really looking forward towards the end of the season and looking forward for next season when we actually have more than 10 guys to field.
You have
the field.
Favorite position?
Yeah, I'm what Lechtenberg likes to call our pitcher guru.
You're the guru, huh?
That's the name he uses for me.
How about the grand poobah of pitching?
I haven't heard that one yet.
Okay, well,
A pitching guru.
I like it.
You have a favorite position?
My favorite position is probably second base. I'm most comfortable there. Yeah.
And why do you prefer that over third base?
Third base, the ball comes at you pretty hot sometimes, and it can be hard to make.
That's why it's called the hot corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, second base is just more low-key and relaxed.
Ever play in the outfield?
No. I've always been an infielder my whole entire time I've played baseball.
No kidding.
Shortstop?
Yeah, I used to play shortstop when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't bother you if you had to play that? this year?
No, I like that. I like that position.
Okay, you got the range.
Yeah. Kinda.
Typically, the shortstop's got a little better range than the second baseman.
I'm going to assume that he does. He was kind of shy there, but I think he's got the range.
He's got the. Who's the fastest guy on your team?
Ooh.
Is it Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, it's probably Hayden. Yep, Hayden Dillon.
That was my guess the other day, and I wanted to ask a player to find out if I was accurate or not.
How many seniors do you have?
We have 2 seniors.
Okay.
Both from BA. Yep.
Oh, both from BA. Okay, yeah. So it is a co-op.
Yep.
Co-op sport. Okay. Good.
Yep. Absolutely. So you got to have other interests other than baseball. What are your other interests?
I like to golf a little bit. Golfing is a fun pastime, and just hang out with friends.
Are you good at golfing?
I'm all right. I don't like to have a high head, but I feel like I'm all right.
Do you compete in any other sports or any?
No, I do not compete.
And including golf, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you be in both? It's at the same time. Could you be in golf and in baseball?
No, they both play at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's too bad, actually, when you think about it.
Well, there's just going to be overlap in sports. I mean, you only have so many seasons and so many sports. So, how about you? Do you play anything else or have any other activities?
They could be in trap shooting and do.
Yeah, trap shooting weekends and stuff. Yeah.
No, I'm only in baseball. Normally he's my golf partner, so we normally golf together. He's definitely better than me though, but
in golf.
Yeah,
is he?
He normally beats me.
Well, has he got a good short game or what?
He is surprisingly can hit his driver farther than me. I probably have the better short game putting wise, but he can hit the ball farther than I can.
Well, just remember, between friends, anything worth winning is worth cheating for. So get out there and.
What kind of advice are you giving to the young people?
How to beat his friend.
I
think that's sound advice, don't you?
I don't know. It depends.
It depends on how good of a friend he is, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I'm pretty good with history, but right now, English. I'm really good at writing.
Oh, nice.
Is that what you want to do? You want to be a writer?
No. I have 2 interests right now. I either would like to pursue sports management somewhere or follow my dad's path and become a police officer.
He could be the general manager of the Minnesota Twins someday.
Yeah.
And we could say we interviewed him.
Or he could be the Faribault police chief.
And then we'd have to avoid him.
No. We don't have to avoid the police chief.
I'll leave you guys alone. It's okay.
All right. I think that sounds like some pretty good aspirations. Though.
I think so, too. How about you?
I would like to be an electrician.
Oh, nice.
I don't really have any other thoughts right now, but yeah, electrician.
That's a good one.
If
I had to do over again, young man, that's what I would have done.
Yeah. My dad does it too, so.
Trades are very good.
You can make a good living.
HVAC.
You don't have to go to 4, 8, 12 years of school.
No. And like you said, make a good living. They're in demand right now, and
you can pretty much name your hours.
It's a good choice too.
For the most part.
Both of you have good choices going.
So what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject would probably be history. I got a couple history classes and law classes that I'm having fun in.
Okay. See, now, when I answered that question when I was a kid, I said Phi Ed. And then the guy goes, "It's not a subject." I said, "Yes, it is."
Why isn't it? Yeah.
I said Phi Ed is my favorite subject.
Takes up just as much time as math or, well, perfect. Mine was lunch.
Lunch was your favorite?
Yeah, that was my favorite subject, lunch.
I could have said, you guys still have recreation hours or anything?
Like a little bit during lunch, but that's it.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Did you have that in high school?
I don't think so.
Elementary school, you got out to play.
Yeah.
And then in high school, they expected you not to do that anymore, I suppose.
Yeah, not so much anymore in high school. You didn't get recess anymore.
But why not? I mean, shouldn't we be taught to be physically active? You can't give kids an hour out of the day to get out and stretch. That's good for your mind, too.
Yeah. Bring it up with the Department of Ed.
You guys have goals this season in baseball?
Yeah, have a better record than last year because it wasn't pretty good last year. And just stay together, build chemistry, build
Because you
friendship.
are still young as a team.
Yeah.
As you guys both pointed out.
Yep.
Do you guys have good camaraderie and good chemistry on the team?
Yeah, I feel like we've came together a lot already this season through 5 games.
Good.
You go out and do stuff together?
Yeah, we have.
Like go bowling or something?
No, we went to Godfather's, and I mean that's pretty much it. But
they eat together.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can't argue with that.
No, you can bond over eating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't like eating?
Especially high school athletes, you know.
Yeah, by and large in high school, at least I never put on weight.
Yeah, no.
I tried like the Dickens. I'd eat 4 cheeseburgers in a day to try to gain pounds, and I couldn't do it. Believe me, it caught up to me. Big time. It caught up to me. Well, you got another year left.
Yep, we both do. Yeah.
He's got another year left.
Yeah, both of them do. You just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, fine young men. They both have great aspirations, and it sounds like you're kind of having some fun playing baseball this year too, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been.
Hey, they already had great come from behind win.
Yeah.
And then Jordan is traditionally a very good baseball program, and you clobbered them 7-1. Now, I didn't get any details in that game. Either you guys remember some of the details? Who got the big hits? Who was the winning pitcher? That sort of thing? I didn't stick around for that. I was kind of cold, to be honest.
Yeah, so we started the game off with Dominic Erickson on the mound again. He closed the Austin game
he did.
After I came out. Great close, by the way.
And I didn't understand why he didn't get a save. I put a save in my book.
He did get a save. On the online baseball hub, they have him down with a save.
Oh, okay, because when I looked at the official, so-called official, it didn't say save, and I go, he pitched 2 innings of the game. He should have.
That's absolutely a save. But the Jordan game was started off, I think it was 0-0 until the bottom of the 3rd inning. At some point we scored 2 runs. We've capitalized this year on our walks a lot. We're not a huge hitting team. Our average is pretty low right now as a whole team all around. So we're trying to bring that up a little bit. But we've capitalized on our walks and some pretty decent base running. We don't have a ton of steals, but we capitalize on pass balls, errors in the field. We take extra bases. So that's something that has led us to get some wins, especially like Jordan. We had some hits, but we actually didn't have a ton of hits, and we still ended up winning that game 7-1.
Well, same with Austin. I had you with 3 hits. Your official book supposedly had you with 2 hits in the game against the Austin Packers, and you still won that. You took advantage of 8 walks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 6 runs on 2 hits, 8 walks. Is, and the fact that we only scored in 2 innings, and it was just those 2 innings where we had walks and stuff. So I think the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 5th inning.
Crooked numbers, my friend. Crooked numbers.
How was your fielding?
Our fielding has been on and off. I would say the Austin game was a really good fielding game for us. Austin and Jordan actually was just that night combined was a really good night for us. This Winona game we had last Thursday was not a good fielding game for us. We were pretty off. A 2-hour bus ride never helps. A lot of guys got off the bus. Stiff, cramping. I mean, especially me, like my back was really sore going into that game. But nothing we can do about it. So just got to keep playing.
Well, you won't have any more 2-hour bus rides.
Hopefully not.
River Falls not 2 hours away, is it?
Yeah, River Falls is pretty close to 2 hours.
Is it really?
Yeah, we don't have school next Friday, but we still have to leave the same time we left for Winona.
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't remember. I went there for some college sports, but I didn't remember how far it was.
Are you calling either of their games this week? Or
not that I'm aware of.
Games? Okay.
But I don't have my schedule with me.
Okay.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast. What are you talking about?
I haven't had breakfast yet, so mine is easy to remember.
You don't eat breakfast?
No, I haven't had it yet.
It's the most important meal of the day.
And it's my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast. You guys like breakfast?
I have a superstition about not eating much on a game day.
Okay.
I used to get like pretty sick during game days and stuff when I was younger. If I ate a lot during the day, nerves and all that and stuff. So I tend to not eat a lot on a game day.
Don't you run out of energy?
No, just lots of drinks. I love Gatorade Zeros, obviously.
I drink a ton of Gatorade Zero.
Yeah, and lots of water. So
yeah,
that's a game day for me. And then I'll have a big meal afterwards after the game. So
how about you? You seem like a cool, calm, and collected kind of guy.
Yeah, so I don't really eat breakfast very much, but on a game day, I eat not that much as well. I mean, I don't really like to feel full or crammed up during games. I just like to be...
I couldn't eat on game days either. No. I was always nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know why either.
Well, and I can certainly understand that you don't want to have a big meal at, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon, and then play a 5 o'clock game. I can certainly understand that. So, but I would be, thinking about kind of running out of energy and stuff, but maybe you don't.
Did you ever think about doing another sport?
I used to do basketball, actually. I did basketball all the way up until 9th grade, and I just kind of fell out of love with it. But golf was a consideration for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
I played soccer up until 9th grade. Kind of same with him. I just didn't feel like I belonged as much as I used to anymore. I just didn't really feel for it anymore. But plenty of kids in the program to fill my spot. So,
you said your dad is a police officer. Is it here in town, or?
No, my dad is a police officer over in Owatonna. He's the detective at the high school.
Oh, okay. You
hear that?
Boy, you can't get away with anything then, can you? Cause
no, not often.
Even if you pulled something off, being a detective, he'd figure it out.
Who does he root for when you guys play the Owatonna Huskies?
You'd be surprised. He sometimes roots for Owatonna. He sometimes roots for Faribault. Basketball, we get pretty heated over because the Faribault-Owatonna basketball rivalry is pretty big. So he always, like when we played in Owatonna this past year, he was, I was on the phone with him a little bit, and he was getting pretty heated over the game and stuff, so he takes his sports pretty seriously.
How about football? Football,
we don't play Owatonna football.
They never play Owatonna anymore.
So. No, don't we?
Football.
No.
Nope.
All right. So, folks, we have about a minute and a half, 2 minutes left here. Is there anything we haven't talked to you about, whether it's baseball or high school in general, or just anything?
I can't think of anything, no.
Maybe you have some words of wisdom for life for me and Gordy, because we really need it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, to whoever's listening, I would just say get out there, be active, show up for your town. Seems to me that Faribault is kind of declining in sports, declining in numbers for a lot of things, and we just need to get back out there, and we need to show them what we used to be back in the early 2000s and stuff. We had a lot of good teams. Fielding a field with only 10 guys, one guy on the bench isn't easy.
No, that's tough. That's really tough.
Compared to, we went over to Mayo, and they had probably 23 guys on their bench.
Should get some of them to come over here.
Yeah, that'd be great. But, we need people to stay in town. We need people to show out and just support our teams. I mean, everybody has a rough year, but,
No, and we preach that every Saturday, encourage people to get out there and see the plays, go to the games and sporting events and stuff.
No admission for their games.
No, cool. I didn't know that, but I was kind of thinking that, but
it's free.
I didn't know for sure. And you guys have concession stands, so
we do have concession stands. Yep.
Get out there. You can have a cheeseburger and a Coke and watch a free baseball game.
I don't think they got cheeseburgers.
Lakers games, we have cheeseburgers. Those are some pretty good cheeseburgers too.
Yeah. Ooh, good.
But not the high school game.
All right. Can I mention Trek real quick?
Of course you can.
All right. Royal Ross with Trek Properties, located in beautiful downtown Faribault, right across from the post office in the Depot Square building. Homeowner Association Management, Property Management, Space Management. I do sales, and we also have a commercial management division. So anything real estate related, give us a call. 334.
In business, there's no room for guesswork. Every shipment matters. Every deadline counts. When you're trying to keep operations running smoothly, the last thing you need is uncertainty. That's why reliability is at the core of USPS Ground Advantage. From the moment your package is first scanned in, it moves through a secure nationwide network, aiding in a timely and accurate delivery. You get near real-time tracking so you can keep up with your shipments. And with affordable upfront pricing, there are no hidden fees or surprise surcharges to throw off your cost sheets. It all adds up to predictable deliveries you can depend on. Because knowing your logistics are handled lets you focus on everything else: your customers, your team, and the future you're building. Visit USPS.com/groundadvantage to start shipping with confidence. USPS, official shipping sponsor of the NHL.